Welcome back. The power of Mother Nature was on full display in 2024, and National Geographic was there to capture it all. The publication is now out with its Pictures of the Year. The images, many of which illustrate the impacts of climate change, showcase everything from groundbreaking innovations in science to the bravery of emperor penguins in Antarctica. Joining us now, the editor-in-chief of National Geographic, Nathan Lump. Nathan, good to see you this morning, and thank you for bringing these images to us. Let's go through a few of them. Number one, the title simply "Liquid Fuel from the Sun," a truly gorgeous picture. Tell us what we're looking at here.
Yeah, this is a terrific scientific image. When you look at it, you don't know what it is really. But this is actually synthetic fuel. So this was captured by David Monteleone, who works on a lot of energy-related projects for us. And this is a synthetic fuel that's being developed. It is made from the sun, as well as water and carbon dioxide, being developed in Germany. And it has potential to potentially replace fossil fuels.
Truly beautiful and potentially very, very important. The next image is one called Dangerous Crossroads. As we noted, many of these pictures capture the effects, even tangentially, of climate change. This year in Zambia, an elephant tried to cross the road to find a water source, and look what happened.
Yeah, this is, there's a lot of challenges, obviously, that the planet faces today, and a lot of that is on display in some of these images. Some are more hopeful than others. This is one that is a little bit more difficult. Jesper Dost got this in Africa, as you mentioned, and really what Jesper's been looking at in this picture and broader work is human-wildlife conflict, and basically how as climate change and other developmental pressures force animals to move into areas where there are more people, that creates all kinds of challenges, as well as and things like that you see in this picture, where the animals unfortunately don't do so well.
Another image with the title "Deep Knowledge" also talks about how the environment and people trying to adjust to climate change.
Yes, indeed. There's this is our cover. So this is our cover image. This is taken by Robbie Schoen in Gabon, in Africa. And what you see here is a group of researchers who are working in this cave. They're studying stalagmites. And cave formation over time, and the formation of these stalagmites and stalactites, tells us a lot about the history of the planet, and how and also how climate changed over time. And so what these researchers are looking at is trying to understand in this area how was the climate thousands, even millions of years ago, as an effort to understand kind of where things might be going.
So let's talk about one that a lot of people watching the show, an experience we all share: total eclipse of the heart, when the total solar eclipse arrived.
Yes, indeed. Some of our images are just happy. They capture incredible moments that happened over the course of the past year. I'm sure many of you and your viewers remember the total eclipse that we had over the summer. This is a gathering of individuals in the U.S. who got married all together at the total eclipse. Group of people who came together to mark that moment with a very special event in their own lives.
And lastly, taking the plunge. We mentioned the bravery of emperor penguins. What a shot this is.
Yeah, it's a really, really incredible photograph from Bertie Gregory. Bertie's a really talented wildlife photographer and filmmaker that we work with. This was captured actually on a production that we're doing about penguins, a docuseries that will be released in 2025 called Secrets of the Penguins. And what you're seeing here is an incredibly brave little bird who is taking the first plunge with a large cohort of penguins behind it, jumping in off of a 50-foot cliff for its very first swim. I love the emotion of this image, but it also it's a really important backstory. Penguins didn't used to have to nest and raise their young on such high cliffs of ice. They used to do this on ice that was much closer to the water. But of course, in many parts of Antarctica, that ice has melted or is not stable enough for them to nest on. So they've had to move to higher ground, as it were. There's a happy ending here. Those penguins make it. They do know how to swim, but of course, they are having to adapt to a changing planet, and they're doing well so far, but of course we don't know how that will go in the long term.
Yeah, and that, of course, is the theme of so many of these pictures. National Geographic's December 2024 issue, which features all 20 pictures of the year, is available now. Editor-in-Chief Nathan Lump. Nathan, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.